Hey guys, Dylan from the Geek Duo here, and today I'll be bringing you my reaction to My Hero Academia Season 7, Episode 12, titled Those Who Defend, Those Who Violate. Bakugo surprised Shigaraki slash All for One with Cluster, but was then cruelly pierced through. The heroes in all the different locations are getting pushed back, but even so, they will not give up. So, you know how in the last episode I said, "Oh, they should have had it so that the week break was after this episode. Let everyone stew on it for a week before coming back to really hammer home the fact that Bakugo died." And then they had another break the week after that episode. Yeah. So, as I said, the way in which I find out that there's a break in this or not is, well, it used to be that I'd check to see if it's up before going to bed uh, after work on a Saturday, and then I'd scroll down to the comments and see, oh, it's on break this week. Okay, guess I don't need to worry about doing a recording before going to bed. Yeah, Crunchyroll has removed the ability for comments site wide and have removed every single comment that had ever been put. So, there goes my way of finding out whether I need to stay up on a Saturday or not. But, yeah. I have heard that people aren't happy with this episode. And I have a good theory as to why they're not happy with it that I will talk about after. But yeah, I think I know why people aren't happy. But let's get this started in 3, 2, 1, go. Tracking the flight logs of Deku. Right. I forget what that was. I think I know what it is, but yeah, I don't really remember. Because I remember the panel where he saw those, but oh yeah. Also, I want to say that after the events that are going to happen in this episode, we were left for. No, I'm not going to say that. Doesn't matter. We were left for the better part of a year not picking back up on UA. Well, the coffin in the sky. It focused on the other battlefields because of the weekly chapter format and the breaks Horikoshi had to take for his health. We were left with what unsure as to what happened in this episode for the better part of a year. She really does love going feral bunny, doesn't she? Hmm. Well, there goes the only sidekick that didn't have any flame resistance. Consumed by the flames. Yeah. This is the problem with someone who learnt all their moves by watching people. They can learn new moves by watching people. Feels good ink. I forgot his company was called that. Yep. Yeah. There are two critical components that run on technology. The little preschoolers cheering on Todoroki. Hmm. The first time we saw his eye. I mean, he is the number one, so who do you think you'd be using it against? And as he said, he's in peak physical form now. What is it with all for one still in quirks and not quirks? I'm still in capes. Because Shigaraki did it for Exos. Hmm. Oh, hey, it's Akbar. Hmm. Yeah, it sounds about right. They'd prefer he rule over them than him wipe them out. Oh, hey, I didn't know the pitch had David in it. Even if only your head is left getting teeth on. I can turn into the thread and you can manipulate. Really? Why is it always with this show? He doesn't do it with any of the other reactions. You know, I'm pretty sure Wash was actually there. Don't fix what I destroyed. Yeah, there goes another arm. I don't think she has any. It's still always funny Bakio being referred to as an extra. Yeah. As I was saying, I don't think she's got any left arm prosthetics. So that's one limb she can't really get back this battle. Hand armor. And also people hand. She really looked like a bunny when she was. It's no longer playing on the defensive. That is a pure power form. It's not even gonna bother. I just remembered what he does. This actually caused a lot of annoyance when it came out. They say Miria was just relegated to a butt choke in the final fight. But we see that he clearly wasn't. Like, he did fight and everything, and then he was just relegated, and people are saying he was just relegated to a butt joke. Like, he took out Class 1A all by himself, but he couldn't do anything but distract him with his butt. And yeah, that brought a bit of annoyance from some people after this chapter. But yeah, I think that the reason people are annoyed is because they're immediately trying to bring Bakugo back. Because, like, he was medically dead. No pulse, no breath, nothing. He had massive hole in his heart, tears in his lungs and that sure, Genus was able to use his stitches to heal, well, mend, but Edgeshot needed to use his body to get a much more finessed approach. What's the actual terminology for a much more? It's not finite. It's I don't know. The word's not coming to me, but yeah, he needed to get much more up close and personal, be able to make more precise sutures and that, and also inside the heart, get it to go try and pump it itself, because that's what CPR is. It's pushing on the diaphragm and expanding to try and simulate a heartbeat to just keep blood flowing so that things don't start dying of blood atrophy. And so he's trying to do that, but he's trying to do it from an internal standpoint. And yeah, so I did see one comment, and that's why I think that this is what's caused the people to turn against the show. Well, the episode is, they're like, why would a pro hero sacrifice himself for Bakugo? Like, he's the fifth hero, and he's doing this for some cocky schoolboy. And I'm like, you do realize he's still a child, yeah? And adults, especially heroes, will do what they can to try and save a child's life. Like, it is very well documented that adults will rush in the way of danger, put themselves in harm's way to protect a child. Or they can unlock parts of the human body that are, like, locked by our subconscious mind to save children, which is basically the adrenaline strength of that, which is tapping into the true strength of a human body, because the adrenaline overpowers the subconscious limiters that our brain puts on us to say, hey, don't do this, it will cause damage to us. And yeah, because like a human can lift a car momentarily. A human can bite through their own finger like it's a carrot. But the brain puts a blocker to stop you. Yet, when confronted with a child or a teenager who is in mortal danger, the brain can shut down that part. And then you've got a pro hero, someone who has dedicated their life to saving people, sees this kid who has overcome so much personal issues. That's not even really relevant, but he has. He's trying to be the next generation hero and everything. And he has the ability to try and save this kid. Of course he's gonna fucking do it. They may be in the middle of a war, but he's still going to try and save the kid, because if he doesn't do it now, it's gonna be too late by the time the battle's over. Because, what is it, 3 minutes and the brain starts dying? Like, there's irreparable damage. So, yeah. And it just confused me, like, those are the two things that I can see could have stirred the outrage that I saw for this episode. One, I do have evidence from back when I was reading the manga and the reaction to that, and one I have because I saw one person commenting on it. But, yeah. As we saw at the end there, Midoriya does arrive at the battle. And I forget. I think there's actually one more chapter that wasn't shown in this. Yeah, I think there was one more chapter that still has yet to be shown. Let's see, those who defend, those who violate was the chapter and the episode. That one ends up with All for One. I'm guessing number 4 and number 5 is, yeah, that's the Edge Shot and Best Genius working together. Full Moon is the one with Mirio flashing his butt to so yeah, there is still at least one more chapter, because 2. Okay, there's 3. Yeah, 2.5 more chapters. So I was wrong. It wasn't quite this episode. But so at least part of the next episode is going to be continuing on from at the barrier. You know, I sort of thought that something else happened before we cut away. I thought there was something else. But, yeah. Anyway, getting to actually see in motion Best Jeanist and Edgeshot using their powers to try and kickstart Bakugo's heart and everything to repair and restart was a lot more tense than I thought it would have been. Anyway, I'm going to end this one here. I'll catch you in the next one.